Alright YouTube, here's a quick video on a new project. So I just picked this up the other day, up in Sun, Louisiana. Got a pretty good deal on it. Got it from this guy. It was his grandfather's, I think. And it's been sitting for a few years. So to give y'all a quick update, I have cheated on y'all. I have gotten started without you, but I got excited. So, start with basically every tire leaks except that one. So I took this one apart. This one has a relatively new tire on it, so I scrubbed the beads, polished them, and reseated it, and this one's doing okay. The one on the other side I put a tube in. The one back there I haven't meddled with yet because it's got a slow leak, but it is leaking. But I have another tube for it. Tore the dashboard apart, went through some of the wiring, some rats got to it. It's not too bad. I've got one headlight, the horn, and the one blinker working now. Key switch works. The wiper motor actually runs, it just doesn't spin. I took the master cylinder apart and rebuilt it. Now it's working and pumping. Now I got to go through and bleed all the brakes, and they should work. I got the brake handle was seized, I got that fixed. The gas pedal was seized. I got it free, but it doesn't spring back. It like stays, it's like cruise control right now. Working back here. I got the engine where it'll start and run on choke. I'm just going to probably swap that carburetor out. I have a lawnmower with a new carburetor on it that's the engine shot on, so I'm probably going to swap them. Changed one of the cables out and just put a lawnmower battery in it. Seems to work for now. Got this fuel tank in here just for testing purposes. It came with this one. I JB welded all of this. I'm just giving it time to cure. It's still like a little bit like you can dig your nail into it. So before I introduce fuel to it, I'm just going to let it do its thing. And the tank looks clean on the inside, so it should be fine. But other than that, let's go over what I plan on doing with it. There's the dashboard, by the way. So Northern Tool has these exact wheels. They're trailer tire for like 35 bucks a piece. So I'm gonna one by one buy 4 of those to replace these with. That'll be no problem. Probably keep the lawnmower battery. It does what I need it to. Gonna clean up in here some. It needs an oil change. And it's going to get some paint and some new seats, and that's about all it's going to need. I'm going to paint it the same red that I'm painting the rims on my AMC, this nice red here. So it's kind of a dark, it's not fire engine red, it's a little darker. So all the yellow is going to be that color red, black on the bottom, white rims, and white on top. And then on the sides here, because it's got this low bed, I'm going to take 2 fence boards and make a stake side for the back of it. And then inside goes a piece of flat plywood, which, you know, they can just be regular plywood. The inside of it, back here, I think I'm going to paint black. Just because I may leave it yellow, I don't care. It's going to get scratched up anyway. But, yeah. And then it needs a bunch of bulbs. Because of all the lights that work, this one and that one are the only ones that work right now. None of the other ones work, whether it's wiring related from the rats or they're just bad bulbs. Don't know. Haven't taken the time to test and make sure the wires are getting continuity or not, but you can see them all. I mean, there's a good number of wires in here to chase, so there are a few up here that were chewed on. See, I'm going to point some out, and you see we got some here that they were nibbling on, so could have a couple of them that aren't doing very well, and you know, it doesn't matter. See, got one working headlight, and then the horn. Horn works still. That only works with the key on. There you go. One working blinker. And then that's the only one that blinks for the hazards. which don't stay on. I don't understand why. But that's about it for now. Just thought I'd give you all a quick update. I'll go to the junkyard and see if I can't find another wiper arm for this. Maybe get that windshield wiper working. That'd be kind of cool. So my brother works at the airport, and he said that this is very similar to the modern ones they use. Not at his company, but for a different airline. They use these to pull the little carts around, like with all the luggage on it. They have ones very similar to this. So if anything, this could be an airport trolley, you know, like an airport machine. I know I can barely make out right here a US, so it could be old military surplus. Don't know. I know the guy I got it from, his grandfather got it from a factory or something, but they could have gotten it surplus from, you know, could have been the Air Force, the Navy, could have been US Airways or anything like that. So, don't know. If you have any comments, questions, or concerns, post them down below. Throw me a thumbs up. And have an awesome day.